Yeah. On the daily. This is what I do. Get in tune.
Salutations. Fair game with TJ Orrum. This Ace Bailey situation is a very unique one, as he has not worked out with one solitary NBA team. A lot of former pros are having issue with it, namely Jeff Teague, Kendrick Perkins, along with other media members who really matter. Anyway, I have this clip with Podcast P. Afterwards, I'm going to give my thoughts.
Your thoughts on, because it looks like that the Sixers have their eyes on Ace Bailey, and recently I don't know if it was him or his agent, but his agent or him came out and said that basically that he wanted to go to a team where he's going to be the number one option, almost kind of throwing a little demands out before he's even really stepped on the NBA floor. What are your thoughts of seeing a young guy like that, and just from being in the Sixers organization, just does that cause any, we got me, Joel, we got Tyrese, like maybe we go, with someone that, is okay with being more of a role player for the first couple of years?
I mean, I think if I'm Ace Bailey, I can't get mad if my stock drops. You know what I mean? I can't get mad if my stock drops, But he's canceled all workouts. Like, he hasn't worked out for any team. So like, I don't.
One team?
No.
That's crazy.
He hasn't worked out for any
He's
team.
tripping.
Yes.
Tripping.
So I think they made a big deal because we were scheduled to work him out, and he canceled the day up. But he hasn't worked out for any team. But you're not in a position to be making those demands. You know what I mean? Like,
Not
make
even
it to the
there
league
yet.
first,
Yeah,
you
you're
know
not
what I
even
mean?
there
Him
yet.
or the people around him?
It's for sure the people.
Of course,
around
the
him.
people
right.
For sure
around
the
him.
people around him. I think he's.
Mama and daddy's playing
I
managers.
don't know
probably.
who's representing him. I don't know who's representing him, but I don't think they're going about it the right way. Obviously, Dylan Harper's the second best player in this draft. But if he goes to Senate, like, they have a Dylan Harper. Like, that was Stephen Castle this year, or Stephen Castle. Like, that was him this year. They have Fox. They have Vassell. Like, they have Shelton. Like, they have guards already. So, like, why wouldn't you take a swing either
That
on a
is true.
big or wing?
So you're not a best available type of franchise owner, GM.
I mean, if like I think not VJ. I think Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey are like,
Saying
it's a
that.
toss up. I think
Right.
those two, whoever has the second best, is going for what they need.
I'm saying, like with San Antonio, if they already have a guy, you'd rather pick somebody that more fits your
I
team
would
than
pick.
getting
I
the
would
best.
pick somebody that more fits my team. I would pick a Ace Bailey, because I just drafted.
Gotcha.
And what was Castle, rookie of the year? Like, what
Was
did he
he?
finish
Castle,
rookie of the
he
year?
was
killing.
rookie of the year, right? Yeah, he was.
So I have a
Dang, that
I
is
have
true.
that already. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Dylan Harper, they kind of have similar intangibles, right? You
Yeah, I
know,
forgot
so
Castle was rookie of the year. Damn.
And I think what you're seeing with OKC, you're probably right. Like that, talk about just a well put together team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just seems like they got all their pieces lined up to where it shows that
But I don't think Ace Bailey doesn't fit a San Antonio
no,
culture vibe.
No, not now.
Not right now.
Yeah, saying
Not
that he
right
wants to be
now.
number one, like, that
I wonder if they'll make an. I hate to say this, and I wish nothing but the best for him, but that again just seems bold. And I know, like this younger generation, it's a little bit different, just
Yeah.
with coming into the league and money and
Yeah.
you're the guy. But
that's
this could be a humbling experience.
that's
for
a
him,
kid
possibly.
that's-
Big humble.
that's a kid that's been paid in college, bro. It ain't like
And I
That's
am.
what I'm saying. He's like,
I got money.
like,
That's
I don't care.
basically
Like,
what he
I would
doing.
tell you where I want to go.
Yeah,
I got money now. It's a rough start, but take it further than that. Like, he already came out with that, right? And the NBA they do their homework, bro. Like, you don't think they haven't talked to teachers you had. They haven't talked to other coaches, your high school coaches. Like, you don't. They do their homework. Like, they do their background checks, right? And so, like, at the end of the day, you always remember, like, this is a business. You're going into, if I'm gonna put my money behind you. I need to know that you're going to represent us well. And it's almost me before the team, before he's on a team. You know what I mean? So like my advice, man, is just, man, that's cool to like guys have done that, right? Guys have said like, hey, I would want to play here. I want to play there. That's fine.
reasonable.
Like that's
Right,
reasonable.
right. That's just a dream.
Like,
yeah.
Everybody has the cliche, whoever drafts me.
Yeah.
That's the political.
Yeah.
But like, of course, somebody like there's obviously teams guys want to go to, and that he's not wrong for wanting to be a number one option. I'm with him all the way, but to go in like the way of going about it is just not
These
right.
kids getting too much money before they get the real money, and that's the problem.
That is the
That's-
problem.
that's-
It's
problem.
probably going to set a precedent to like that's going to happen more. Has to.
Because they think they got so much money and all these these endorsements already.
Has to. It's
They
gonna-
like,
it's
I
gonna
can
keep
wait it
happening.
out. We can go another year, man, without playing. I can
And
go home
honestly,
like-
That'll be crazy if it comes down to that.
and then that's gonna be the
The
next
motherfuckers
issue.
sitting out of the league.
Like,
Because you want to.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Like-
they're too good. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to go there. Like I'm going to wait another year. So
yeah.
OKC has another. Like I don't know. That's crazy, bro.
That'd be stupid because it's like where else? It's nothing higher than the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you got all this money, and you sitting out because you want to be a top pick.
Mm-hmm.
That is the dumbest.
He wants
I
to
just don't-
play. He wants to get. He wants to
Which
be on a
he
bad
will.
team.
He gonna play regardless.
Which he
It don't
will.
matter on
The
any team.
reason you're getting picked with the top 3 picks because of
Well, there's a little exception. Like
there's
I do-
bad teams. There've been bad teams. There's a reason you're getting picked as high as you are because you're getting picked by a team that struggles. So
That
you're going to
struggle.
make an impact wherever you go.
yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like you're picked, you're drafted to make a change right away.
Maybe I'm biased, but I think the reason why you guys didn't have a great season was because you weren't healthy. So there might be some truth in like coming to the Sixers. You guys have some superstars like that were just not healthy. So maybe going to a team
Just true.
that like most of the time you see teams that have a good pick, they just were horrible and all their guys played. You know what I mean? So there's a little bit of something
There's some
that-
truth
that's
there. There's some truth to that.
coming to
There's-
play with you guys, like, you know,
He better go to Washington.
There's some truth to that.
They need some help.
I'm going to be Ace Bailey's lawyer representation right now. Looking at Philadelphia's future, can we honestly say that is the best place for him to be drafted at? We have to look at Joel Embiid, who is often injured. His effort wanes. We can see his lack of dedication to the game of basketball, but he is the face of their franchise. Then we have to go into Tyrese Maxey, the second option at point guard, who is having the reins to the whole setting the table for everybody, picking up the pieces that Joel doesn't fit. Transitioning into Paul George, he did not have the best season, and he has max money. A disappointment. Everybody overall did not live up to expectations. When it's all said and done, the NBA is about business. Joel has a bag. Tyrese Maxey has their bag. Paul George has his bag. Now, would Ace Bailey, where his looks are going to be in terms of the offense, and Jared McCain wasn't half bad either. So that's maybe fourth, fifth option that you have to battle when normally number 3 overall picks are in better advantageous situations where you can grow with a team. Everybody is dependent on you to build up that franchise. For this prospect to take them to the next level, Ace Bailey in the right situation would get all of the shots. Get what I'm saying? So it's definitely all about situations where you are drafted to. Because on the flip side, say that Philly does draft Ace Bailey and it doesn't work out, what would the fans say? He's a bust. why he couldn't work out with Philly when you have Joel Embiid, when you have Tyrese Maxey, when you have Paul George, when you had Jared McCain, who came into his own this prior season. Those are going to be the questions when taking a deeper look for context. It's not all about that. NBA professional basketball is all about system, seniority, when you're going to get your shot. So I kind of agree with Ace Bailey team approach. Why not look for the better situation now before getting into all of that?
Oh,